Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This is a part 2 or maybe a 1A on the Rohan Brathwaite matter and his involvement, which was really not any sort of involvement really. He and Lyndon Brathwaite, they both have the same name, but they're not related, only friends. He knew Lyndon, and Lyndon and this guy Rohan were friends. And when Lyndon needed gates erected at the property in St. Philip, Rohan was there to help. So while they were erecting the gates, he heard like something go off. And by the time he figured out that there were gunshots, Lyndon had already gotten shot. He subsequently got shot, and he ran. He just ran for his life. But he didn't see who was doing the shooting. The person had his face covered. He did not see who was doing the shooting, and in his mind he feels as though those bullets were meant for Lyndon Brathwaite, not for him. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He is not affiliated with any gangs. He is just a regular guy going about his business. This whole thing, with him being shot in the arm, it has him kind of unnerved. He's unnerved by it, but he wanted this particular part of the story cleared up. So it's being cleared up. He is the one that was shot in the arm. That is true. He was shot in the arm, but he did not see who was doing the shooting. He was there at Lyndon's bequest to help him erect gates. He was just like a friend. Like how a friend will call you up and say, well, I need this thing done. Could you help me? And you go and help that friend, and next thing you know, you're getting shot. He was just in the wrong place, and his friend actually was a target, because even at Lyndon's, not him, even at Lyndon's funeral, Lyndon is the one who was married to Lisa. Lisa is the sister of the racy guy, Rossi, and at the funeral, she was accosted. People call her names. People were calling her names, like, maybe she has something to do with, with what happened there, and, maybe the guy who showed up at the property while the gates were being done and started the shooting, maybe they were sent there. Maybe they knew that Lyndon was there, and they needed to take care of that kind of business because they wanted that property for other reasons. But this guy Rohan here, this guy, he does not know who did the shooting. He does not know why it happened. He is not part of any movement. He does not need to be in any special protection program, because he doesn't have any information for nothing. He was just an innocent bystander who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, helping out a friend erect gates at a property that the friend had bought. And he was just there to help him put the gates up when he heard the noise, and when he realized what was happening, and he took off. He gave his story. He gave his part of the story already to the police. He gave his statement to the police, but that is about it. He's not related, although the names did have the same last name. There's no relationship, and he doesn't need to be in any special program, because Rohan doesn't know nothing. Okay. Rohan doesn't know nothing. Rohan is just a regular guy, just going on with his life, not involved in that mess. In fact, people will say he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but he's not involved in that mess. But yes, he was the guy with Lyndon when shots were fired, and he is the one who was shot in the arm. Okay, but he was just there helping out a friend. He was just there at that property helping out a friend. I keep telling you, I know I should add on, but I keep telling you guys, you need to be careful who you're with. You need to be careful who you're sitting next to. You need to be careful who you take photos with. You need to be careful, because you don't know who's gunning for who. You really don't know who is gunning for who. You don't know. You can't know. So, you need to be really careful with who you associate with. And, if you're going to turn your back on a situation, you need to be careful with that. You need to be careful with that, because while he's there putting up a fence, he didn't expect to be shot. No one expects to be shot when they're in the hot sun, doing something for a friend. You don't expect that. So yeah, he gave a statement to the police. He don't know nothing about nothing, and he's just trying to continue with his life. Okay, Rohan Brathwaite was a friend of Lyndon Brathwaite, and he knows nothing about nothing. He don't want to know nothing about nothing. He just wants to go on with his life. This is Sherry Veronica.